Have you ever heard the phrase, the good footwork wins fights? It's essential for both your offense and defense. It dictates spacing, pressure, maximizes power, sets up takedowns, and allows you to exit the pocket safely. So in this video, I'm gonna teach you 3 drills that will improve your footwork. Okay, so we're gonna be covering how to cut off the cage, how to make your opponent stutter step, and how to shuffle and cut an angle. If you're finding me for the first time, feel free to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell to catch all my upcoming videos on BJJ and MMA. If you're looking for a weekly MMA series, taking you from beginner all the way to expert, check out my Patreon page, launching this August. Okay, let's get to it. All right, guys, in this first drill, we're gonna learn how to cut the corner off. Now, inside of whether it be a ring or a cage, it's gonna be a little different. The cage does have some points that you kind of make a corner out of. Obviously, the ring is a little easier. I'm gonna show you inside the ring kind of format, and it's kind of a real true corner, and then we can work from there. So a lot of times when we're in front of our partner or our opponent, we're gonna be circling away from the power hand. Now, 85% of people are right-handed, so most likely I'm gonna be rotating to my right, staying away from his right hand. It's a very common thing that happens. Inside fighting, you see him always circling away. Now, I can be circling away and pressing forward, and they can be backing up. Okay, it's very common. So even though you see him circling, you see one kind of controlling the center of the cage. Okay. So in this case right here for the ring, what happens a great deal of times and how people cut off the corner, and what they mean by that is basically you don't want to follow your opponent. So here's an example. If we're circling and I'm pressing my opponent back, and they're kind of walking into that corner a bit, but I keep on circling with them, all of a sudden I'm in the corner now. I'm just kind of chasing them. When I'm chasing my partner or opponent, they can easily counter. I become predictable, and they're always fleeting, and the person's always coming at me. They're always a little off. So I need to cut the corner off, which basically means instead of following them, I'm gonna go where they're going to be. So in this case, I'm circling, they're circling back, and right here when I see them kind of getting to this corner, I'm gonna cut across. To do this, I gotta make our footwork kind of parallel. So there's something with the right foot going over here to the right side. I'm gonna do my left foot, and all of a sudden, I'm in front of them now. It's almost like just taking 2 lanes. 1 road, 2 roads, or I can just get the road that goes straight across. Okay, that's all this is. So in this case, where I'm circling, my partner's backing up, going into that corner, I parallel the footwork and cut across, and now I'm in front of them. Why this is relevant? Well, if I want to fight them, and they're trying to run away, do pot shots, and just get out of dodge, I could force them in front of me. If it's MMA, I can force this issue where they're in front of me, and then there's only so much space. We might tangle it up here, but now I can press them against the cage, look to get takedowns, and so on. I might be the heavier hitter. I might be the bigger person. All these different things can play in the factor of why I want to close the distance. Either way, this is how we're going to do it. Just circling, parallel the footwork, and cut across. Again. So if we're circling, they start going closer to the corner. I cut across. And now we're here. Inside of a cage, it's a little more circular, but it's not an actual circle. All right, there's small little pegs kind of define these corners, if you will. So if we're out here in the open, there's no definitive corner. If I still want to if I just don't want to follow them where I'm pressing forward and they keep on pressing back, and I'm always doing this and never getting anywhere, I still have to parallel the feet to get in front of them. So let's say I'm stepping in, parallel the footwork. Again. So I'm circling, they're backing away, I parallel. Again, I'm circling, I'll parallel, and now I'm in front of them. So I'm not necessarily following them. Again, so instead of me circling and then backing away, me pressing forward, I'm just in this whole circle. Right here, and I parallel my forward, and I maintain being right in front of them. All right. Last time, live action. Closing the distance, getting my shot off, doing whatever else. In the second drill, I'm going to teach you how to make your opponent stutter step. And the reason why this is going to be relevant is because the minute they stutter step, that means they're stalling. You make a hiccup in the footwork. It could cause anywhere from a quarter second to half a second long. It allows you to open up into whether it be punches, kicks, and so on, giving you an entry into the offense. So in the last drill, we showed how to circle and kind of get in front of your opponent. So I'm circling, and I might parallel the footwork to stand in front of them. Now, a couple of things are going to happen from here. Either one, we're going to keep on working with each other's footwork, staying in front of each other. This could be good if I'm trying to engage the fight a little more. I'm circling, trying to press forward to keep on making me run, and now I'm here. We're in front of each other. If I want to slug it out here, I want to engage in the shot or anything else, that can happen there. The other thing that happens is they might cut back and go the other way. So what I mean by that is I'm right here, I'm rotating to our right, I start paralleling our forward, they cut back to their left, cutting into my power side. Okay, now, this is a good thing, but if they do it correctly, because there are ways to do this correctly where they can cut back this direction, but kind of stay right at the edge of the pocket where I can't reach them. So if I'm coming right here, I'm trying to press forward and I start parallel, they kind of get away, I still can't reach them at this instant. Okay? If they do that correctly, then I just know, okay, they're going to mimic my footwork. If I'm circling right, they're going to circle right. If I circle left, they're going to circle left. Okay? So that just means that they're following my suit, following everything I do. I'm coming here, I change direction, they follow suit. And if you notice, every time I change direction, there's always a small pause. The reason why is because they have to put a lot of pressure on that one foot to bounce back the opposite end, the opposite way. So I'm right here. If I change direction, they're always a little behind me. And I can exploit that. That's what we're looking to do now. To make this a little easier for myself, I'm going to start squaring up my feet. So instead of keeping on my stance the whole time, I might bring my front foot a little closer to my back foot and square up just a bit. This will make my lateral movement a lot faster. So if I'm right here, and it makes that disparity, instead of that quarter second, it's a half a second long now. Now, of course, I might be setting this person up for that. So if I am setting them up for that, I'll get the drop on whether I'm throwing a step hook, a kick, coming out the angle to hit. In this case, we're going to just let's say we set up a kick. So I'm circling, they're following suit. And I can come on in with more offense. This is a very common thing. You see people who are just put live at the feet, or they're following, bam. Again. Last time, so you kind of get the idea. Remember, this is only if they're following our direction. Cut this. Oh, they followed me. They're following me. Bam. Come on in with some more offense. All right, on to the next one. In this last drill, we're going to show you some footwork called a shuffle. Now, we're going to use this to kind of negate some of our opponent's pressure. So a lot of times inside MMA, you're going to see people trying to press in. They start pressing like either a karate style, or they just press in just to kind of hide their shot. They'll be throwing like jab, cross, jab, pressing in. I'm showing the person trying to block. They'll take a shot, get them on the ground, so on and so forth. So now in this, I'm going to define what the shuffle is. So now a lot of times if someone's pressing in, if I'm just stepping back with my back foot first and just trying to keep the integrity of my stance, it's tough to move a great distance. So keep on pressing in. It's hard for me to press. It's going to be easier for them to get that shot off. So a shuffle is when we step that front foot first. I collapse that front foot back and then kick out my back foot. It allows me to regain the integrity of my stance and still throw some offense if I need to. I can cover a great deal of distance with this as well. So even if they start to press in, I can cover a great deal of distance here. So I'm not worried so much about the shot, okay? And I can just worry about my offense here. So now we're going to have my partner just press in. I'm going to just shuffle back and throw some sort of offense. In this case, I'm throwing my cross. Always feeling like I'm a good amount of space away from a takedown. But this is not enough. If someone's a good striker or they press them really, really hard, you're better off to get off an angle. And so, even though I'm showing you just backing up, any good coach will tell you, you can back up consistently. You can't just keep on pressing all the way back because there's only so much cage, so much ring. So my partner's back coming closer, and I'm gonna keep on backing up. At some point, I'm gonna run out of room. I should be getting off angle, circling away. But if I want to stay close, a better striker we'll always step back a bit, get off angle, and return. So in this case now, I'm going to show you how to shuffle and get an angle. So I'm still going to collapse this front foot back, and I'm going to step this right foot to the side like a fast side step. So now when they're pressing in, I can throw my cross. I can take shots from here. I can do my own sort of offense, and it's hard for them because I have an angle. So they start pressing in. More time. And now wrap this video up. Keep in mind that these drills will differ from cage to ring, so drill them inside your platform for a better look. If you enjoyed the video, drop me a like. If you have any questions, list them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I'm Coach EJ.